Ladies and gentlemen, if I could get your attention, please, we'll begin the program. My name is Drake Owens, Assistant Vice President of External Affairs, and it is my pleasure to welcome you today to the oldest continuous site for higher education in the state of Louisiana, Northwestern State University. And as we again commemorate yet another milestone at this 133-year-old institution, the naming of Dr. Chris Maggio as our 19th president and Ms. Jennifer Maggio as our First Lady. We have numerous university community leaders here today to speak on their behalf, but first we're going to begin with a highlight video to commemorate the occasion. Thank you.
I would like to put forth a motion that we appoint Dr. Chris Maggio as President of Northwestern State University effective May 12th, and authorize the UL System President, Dr. Jim Henderson, and the Board Chair, Mr. Al Perkins, to negotiate the terms of appointment and execute an offer of employment on behalf of the Board.
Dr. Maggio, congratulations. You have been selected to be the 19th President of Northwestern State University.
It's been an honor for the past 4 months to serve as acting president of Northwestern State University. You know, although I've been there 29 years, it kind of took it to another level. Another relationships with our stakeholders, both internally and externally. Our world-class faculty, our supportive staff, 9,811 of the best students that anybody can imagine. An external network of alumni, business, and industry leaders that are so supportive to Northwestern State University. These 4 months has reinforced and reaffirmed what I've known all along. By working together, Northwestern State University, we can accomplish some great things. There will not be a minute's pause in the momentum and success that our university has experienced over the last few years.
The nice thing about the selection process is it proves how great our UL system was. Dr. Chris Maggio, extremely professional, knows Northwestern up one side and down the other. He has 29 years in NACADUS.
I think Chris Maggio is so student-centered, very focused on the student experience. I don't know anybody that loves Northwestern more than Chris Maggio.
I believe that we got a real winner, someone who's going to take our university and the legacy that Dr. Henderson left to the next level. I'm proud of the future that Northwestern has, and I'm dedicated to seeing that it's fulfilled through Dr. Maggio's leadership.
And I promise you, we'll work tirelessly for Northwestern State University, the UL system, and the state of Louisiana. I love Northwestern, and we're going to make you proud. All it means.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Trey Nelson, and I am the newly elected SGA president here at Northwestern State University. It is my honor to stand up here and speak on behalf of the student body to express our ecstatic nature for the new president. The students are extremely excited about the phenomenal leadership that's going to be guiding us into the upcoming year. And it's my honor to introduce the new president of Northwestern State, Dr. Chris Maggio, and our amazing First Lady, Ms. Jennifer Maggio. And now I would like to invite the Faculty Senate President, Dr. Marshall Hardy, up here for some remarks.
Thank you, Trey. On behalf of the faculty of Northwestern State University, it's my pleasure to say, congratulations, President Chris Maggio. As you know, as a member of the NSU Presidential Search Committee, I had the honor and responsibility to review in detail many resumes of fine, outstanding leaders who were very much poised for this position of leadership. I know that you recognize yourself among those outstanding leaders, and as we went from the larger pool to the 3 finalists who came for the interview on campus, and as you were then announced as a candidate of choice as NSU's next president, I hope you recognize that we, the faculty, are proud to stand beside you and support you as the 19th president of Northwestern State University. So, Dr. Maggio, you've worked with many people over the past 29 years as you've prepared yourself for this role. We thank you for that opportunity and that service here to NSU. And as NSU's Faculty Senate President, I've had the honor of working close by you, beside you, with you as acting president and with the NSU leadership team. You've presented yourself and led forward in a stellar job way, and we have appreciated that. You demonstrated to me that you welcome the faculty voice at the leadership table. Having met with you privately and publicly to discuss those faculty issues, NSU's direction and focus, I felt the bond of collaboration and teamwork in play. I know you are listening and taking note of NSU faculty needs, and you have the faculty, the staff, the community, the students, all of us, all of our well-being in mind as you make those very weighty decisions on our behalf. So, the faculty is excited about the opportunity to work with you, Dr. Maggio, and to assist you in your continuing effort to support NSU. Representing the faculty of Northwestern State University, it's my pleasure to congratulate you and welcome you to your new position as 19th President of Northwestern State University. Congratulations to you.
Good morning. I'm Vicki Gentry, and I'm serving as the interim provost and vice president of academic affairs here at Northwestern. Last Thursday in Baton Rouge, when it was announced that Dr. Chris Maggio would become the 19th president, he responded to the Board of Supervisors by saying this: "The cornerstone of my presidency will be the passion and fervor that I bring to the office. There will not be a minute's pause in the momentum and success our university has experienced." That was a powerful, authentic response. And so Chris, those of us who know Chris know that he has a great passion for Northwestern. He has an incredible work ethic, and he has intense energy levels. I truly believe that the momentum that we've gained, that we've been a part of for the past 2 years, it's going to continue because we have a president and a first lady who lead by example. They are both loyal, hardworking, and gracious people. They wouldn't ask anything of us that they wouldn't do themselves. So Dr. Maggio and Mrs. Maggio, it is indeed a privilege to be a member of your team. And on behalf of the 5 vice presidents, the 5 deans, the 24 department heads and directors, and the 840 faculty and staff of this university, we are eager to work with you. We're going to support you to accomplish Northwestern's vision for institutional excellence and enhancement, and one day become the nation's premier regional university. Congratulations, and God bless Northwestern State University.
This is certainly exciting times for Northwestern State University and Natchitoches. I learned several years ago, we had a chamber day in Baton Rouge, and I just saw how Chris Maggio operated. I don't know if you remember that day, but I just followed Chris Maggio around the Capitol. I thought I couldn't believe it. I said, he knows everybody on a first name basis. He would say one representative's name, said, how's your wife? Call the wife's name. I said, you know, this is a gift. You don't just get this every day. He takes me out to the cross-country meet, because that's one of his passions. He takes me out to the cross-country meet. We're running around out there. We're looking at the grounds and everything. He said, hey, Jeremy, how you doing? How's your sister? She coming to Northwestern? I mean, it was just unbelievable following you around, Chris. That is an ability and something that I was thinking last night. I said, you know, we've had the last 4 university presidents were Northwestern graduates, and I think their wives were Northwestern graduates, if I'm not mistaken. That's something pretty special for the leadership that this university provides for us. And I don't know if any of y'all remember back in the 80s, I was a business person in Natchitoches, and the 80s were not very kind to Northwestern or Natchitoches. Dr. Alos got us jump-started and took it and brought us back. Dr. Webb, longest tenured president at Northwestern, did a phenomenal job through some tough times and got us to a certain point. Jim Henderson came aboard and probably gave us a vision, the realization that we could take it further than we ever realized at Northwestern. And the challenges are going to be ahead of us, and I want to pledge you all the support that the city can give you. I just told Trey here, I was at, my granddaughter's in a play down in Baton Rouge this weekend, and this is what I want to challenge our alumni to do, that we can do a better job of. There was a little girl that did, she was Ariel in the play in my granddaughter's middle school play at Dunham down there, and I told Trey, I said, I'm going to help you recruit kids down there. But I came back, I went and met her parents, and her beautiful voice, a 7th grader. I said, I had a Northwestern shirt on. I said, ma'am, I'm introducing myself to you and your daughter, Northwestern State University. I'm already recruiting you to come to Northwestern. And I'm going to tell Scott about her, because I'm telling you that she was phenomenal. But these are the type things we need to all do and help a little bit more than what we're doing, recruit students, whatever it takes. But I'm so excited about where we're going with this university. I tell people all the time, as good as Natchitoches and Northwestern doing, there are better days ahead, and I really believe that. The Maggio family, I saw them out there early. I know you've got to be proud. I never forgot when I went home. I think I got a chance to go home and visit my mother after I was elected mayor of Natchitoches, and I never realized how proud I made her for that. And I know y'all are proud of Chris and Jennifer. And Jennifer, I know you're going to be a great first lady. Thank you, and fork 'em demons, and we're going to make this, like you say, a premier university, Vicki. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Good things really do happen to good people. And for me, that's really special when that good person is somebody you've known almost 32 years, and your wife has known even longer. And we've been such great friends with Chris and Jennifer and their children, Melanie, Scott, and Emily, and we could not be more excited for this opportunity and more happy and pleased for something you're so well deserved and so well earned. As athletic director, another former student athlete, doing so well. We had a reception last night over in Prather Coliseum. Our track, softball, and track athletes cannot be here this weekend for commencement, so we started a tradition where we do a ceremony for them. And I talked to them about how well they're prepared as student athletes after everything they've been through to go into the world and do good things. And Chris Maggio is one of those many, many, many student athletes who's prepared well to go do good things. We have something now called the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, which is kind of a nice way of saying they didn't have it back in those days, a long time ago. But had Chris Maggio been here right now, he would have been president of our Student Athlete Advisory Committee. There's no doubt in my mind, because he is a natural-born leader. And something which really sticks out in my mind is the fact that not only do people gravitate to Chris as a leader, but more importantly, Chris gravitates to people. And I think that's what makes a great leader. Something that's really stuck out in my mind during the interview process is everybody's talked a lot about Chris has 29 years. He's had so many different jobs on this campus. He knows this campus so well. But when he stood up during those interviews and articulated how well he knew this campus, I think that spoke volumes about why he should be our next leader. I appreciate the turnout of NSU athletic department coaches and staff here. I know as a former athlete, you appreciate athletics, and we have an obligation to do good things for this university, and we're going to partner with you to do that. At this time, and I'd like to ask Trey Nelson to come up as well. We want to make a couple presentations to you, but you've been running this race for a long time. Now it's time. Now you got to do your kick, right? We're going to see how good that kick is, Dr. Maggio. But talking about the days when you used to run, like those pictures, this is the jersey. Maybe not the jersey, but this is a replica. This is what they wore back in 1980 something or other. And on behalf of the athletic department, we present this to you for your office. We congratulate you. Forkham Demons.
And Dr. Maggio, on the behalf of the Student Government Association, I would like to present you with this crystal paperweight bearing the seal of Northwestern State University.
"12 years ago this semester, I was getting my master's degree at Northwestern, and our assignment was to interview an administrator at a university. One of my classmates interviewed Dr. Chris Maggio, and when he came in the office and told us what he did, I told myself, I said, I've got to go see this man. I've got to meet him, the excitement, as Greg said, the people that gravitate towards him. I went and met with him in his office. He gave me my first job at Northwestern as a graduate assistant, and I've been working on and off for Dr. Chris Maggio ever since, and sir, it is an honor to work for you, and it'll be an honor to be working for you as our president. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please join me in welcoming to the podium the 19th president of Northwestern, our leader, Dr. Chris Maggio, and his wife, Jennifer, our first lady.
Thank y'all. Thank you so much. For the past 24 years, I've been married to this beautiful lady to my left, to your right. Jennifer has been phenomenal and a wonderful support system. She's worked at the university for her first 8 years in the counseling area. She's a licensed professional counselor and chose to move over to St. Mary's, a local parochial school, to be the guidance counselor and work there and be a little bit closer for our kids for the last several years before coming back to Northwestern this fall. So your First Lady, Ms. Jennifer Maggio.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here today. You know, in the wedding vows, you say in sickness and in health. Well, I took a little tumble yesterday, so we started this venture, unfortunately, with a minor injury. But I did just want to take a moment to say that I have enjoyed all of my time as his spouse and raising our 3 wonderful children, and I really do look forward to this next venture in our life. It is a full family commitment, and our children are prepared for the time constraints that they understand their dad is going to be under over these next however many years this lasts. But we are 100% in support of his position here. And not only are we in support of it, we want you to know that we are committed to being a part of this campus. We see our time in the president's office and in the president's home, that home is going to become our home. It's not just where my family lives, but it is going to be opened up to campus events, to departments. We hope to host functions there for the faculty as well as the students. And so we want you to know that you're going to see us on campus at events. We're here to support you. So please know that I also have an open door. If you have something you'd like me to attend, if you want us to assist you with whatever, please contact me and let us know. I've also said that I'm going to be leaning on quite a few of you. I am back here on campus this year just since August, so a lot of things have changed. So I do look forward to working with all of you and hope that I can call on you as well to assist me in these duties. So I thank you so much today.
Whew. Look, did y'all notice that picture? Cole, thank you so much for that video. You do great work. He even transposed it, and he had me in first place in that race. Great job. I love it. I didn't remember it quite that way. And thank goodness there were no videos, because I'm not sure where I ended up. I think I had a lap to go. Guys, thank you all so very much. This is the hard part. This is the hard part where you can say thank you and you're gonna forget somebody. But I got to start with the students. And Trey, what a representation of the student body of Northwestern State University, Trey Nelson. I want you to know that last week he was on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C., representing not only Northwestern State University students, not only state of Louisiana students, students from across the nation, as he was one of 2 students on a leadership board in the United States of America. Trey, we got some great things for you. I'm going to be sitting in that audience for you one day for something like this. There's no doubt about that. But the students at Northwestern State University, folks, we're very blessed at our university, a very diverse student body. Folks, we got folks that are rural, first-generation college students, students from cities, students from in-state, out-of-state, online. Not only our Natchitoches, our hub of our university at the Natchitoches campus, but satellite sites in Shreveport, Leesville, Alexandria, Marksville, and online students, adult learners. What a wonderful student body. And we're here, and these folks that you see in this audience as faculty and staff support all of our students. To the faculty and staff that are here, to the faculty, people, we have a world-class faculty at Northwestern State University. We'll put our faculty up against anybody across this nation. The success of our students at Northwestern are directly related to the hard work of our faculty at this university. And to the many, many staff members that I see here, and unfortunately some that couldn't come today because they're in our offices working. Take a look around campus. Our grounds crew, the physical plant. When students walk in for the first time to visit our campus, the beauty of our campus, the warm reception that they get, that they meet in our admissions, our registrar, our financial aid offices, our support offices, our libraries, support services, our counselors. I could go on and on. The great work on programs and videos and everything, our staff that works so tirelessly for this university. Thank you so much. The community, my goodness, the mayor. Look at the leadership we have. Our parish president, Rick Nallen's here today, and others have been so supportive, not only through this process, but for the years at Northwestern State University. David, our clerk of court, is here. Thank you. We have a great partnership. I said this in one of my interviews, and look, this has been a process, and I want to commend the process because I think we went through 7 different interview sessions. But in one of them, I said, if you looked up the definition of a town and gown relationship, you would see Natchitoches and Northwestern State University, a picture of this, because we're the envy of other schools. We're the envy of other towns and cities because of the relationships that we have between the city of Natchitoches, the parish of Natchitoches, and our region in Northwestern State University. Mayor, thank you so much. Mr. Nallen, thank you so much for your leadership. Business and industry, thank you so much for the partnership and collaboration that you have extended to our university. Our alumni base, our rejuvenated alumni base, thank you so much. I see our alumni and development officers are here. They canvass the state of Louisiana, the region, the nation, extolling Northwestern State University and what Northwestern stands for. It's an exciting time. If any of you have attended some of those sessions, you'll understand you're going to hear this and you're going to hear it more than once. I'm not going to apologize for it. Because people have asked me, Dr. Maggio, what's your vision for Northwestern State University? And I'm proud to say it's not my vision. It's our vision. You're going to hear 2 words from me. You're going to hear we and you're going to hear our. Because we are Northwestern State University. And this is our vision. I didn't craft it, we crafted it. 2 years ago, we got together, informal conversations, and then we went to formal conversations. We formed a strategic framework, and that led into a strategic vision. And we're going to work together to become the nation's premier regional university. And there's 5 areas of that vision, and it starts with academic excellence. We're going to continue to support our faculty and the academic mission of our university. The traditional programs that we're started, our College of Education, 133 years of excellence in preparing teachers, over 60 years of preparing the nation's best nurses, and our new and innovative programs, 17 national championships in CIS, That's amazing. Academic excellence is going to continue to be at the forefront. A student experience that's second to none. The moment a student expresses interest in our university, we're going to take that student and we're going to lead them on a journey. We're going to fulfill their dreams and we're going to help them and we're going to be there for them. We're going to work with them. We're going to work with their families. We're going to become a support system to see them walk across the stage at Northwestern State University. We're going to take those students because they come from a varied backgrounds. We'll work with our students, and it's so exciting to work with students, and some of them, as we take them on trips, and it's their first time to leave the state of Louisiana. Others, it's their first time to get on an airplane to go to a national conference, but we're going to give them those opportunities. In just this semester, we had our students doing internships not only around the state, but around the globe. Northwestern's going to become and continue to be, as we explore those new frontiers, as we're going to become a global education partner to many schools across the world. Athletic prominence is our third area. Mr. Burke, you heard from our athletic director who does a phenomenal job leading our, it has a wonderful group of coaches and student athletes. And you know what the thing I like about it, Bo's? Yes, we want to win championships. Yes, we're going to compete hard on the field. Our softball team is going to the conference championship tournament this week. Our track and field team will compete in New Orleans for the championship this weekend. Our baseball team is fighting hard to get into the championship tournament here in a couple of weeks. But they work hard outside the classroom. A 3.12 grade point average, a 75% graduation rate in those athletes, 3,000 hours of community service. That's what athletics is about. It's about the integrity of your university. It's not just about playing on that field, it's becoming ingrained in your university. And I appreciate Mr. Burke being at oftentimes the front doorstep. As I turn on the TV and on an ESPN on a top 10 play, and you see Northwestern State University and the exposure that we get because of athletics. Business and industry and our partnerships, we're going to be market responsive. We're going to be responsive to you. We're going to be collaborative in our efforts. We're going to continue to look and be innovative in our programming. We're not going to sit back and open our doors and say, this is how you deliver education. We're going to go out and listen to our business and industry partners because we want our students competitive in the workplace. And we're going to continue to work and be innovative in our programming. 2 weeks ago, we set up something that's a game changer. Advanced Manufacturing Technician Program, but it couldn't take just us. It had to be a collaboration between business and industry and our community technical college partners and Northwestern State Universities. 5 manufacturers stepped to the table to form internships where students can come to Northwestern and work in their manufacturing plants 3 days a week and come to Northwestern State University 2 days a week and after 2 years get a degree. It's going to be a game changer, but it takes that innovation. Our competency-based programs, our post-baccalaureate certificate programs, we're going to continue to explore and research and make those partnerships work. And our 5th area is community enrichment. Mayor and President Nowlin, we're going to work with you. We're going to work with our chambers and across our area. We're going to work with the Natchitoches Community Alliance, Central Louisiana Economic Development Alliance, North Louisiana Economic Partnership, Shreveport-Bossier Business Alliance. We're going to work with our groups. We're going to work in Leesville. We're going to work in Alexandria, and we're going to work hard in Natchitoches, Louisiana to build that community and enrich this community. We're going to do it in a number of ways. We're going to continue with our world-class creative and performing arts program. We're going to do it with the Natchitoches Northwestern Symphony. We're going to do it with our athletics. We're going to have our faculty engaged in the community. Folks, that's our vision. And as leader, I think it's my job to make sure that we can see the larger picture, that we get the resources and the tools to empower our faculty and staff to do the job that they were hired to do. I'm going to work hard, and we're going to work tirelessly day in and day out to make sure that we have the resources that Northwestern is going to continue to grow. Dr. Gentry mentioned part of my cornerstones of my presidency, and I hope I'm going to continue and bring passion and fervor to the office of the presidency. I'm going to have transparent communication that we've had hopefully over the last 4 months in this acting role that we're going to continue to do. I'm going to have a collaborative management style and shared governance that will strengthen our university. Folks, we can do this. This is our vision. We are Northwestern State University. Collectively, we are going to reach our vision to be the nation's premier regional university. Thank you so much, and Forkum Demons.
And one last presentation on behalf of the NSU Foundation. For his first week on the job as president, a nameplate for Dr. Chris Maggio. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our program. I'll ask that all of the media join Dr. and Mrs. Maggio over here at the backdrop. Mr. Burke asked me to ask all the athletic department staff to stay and get a group picture with the President and First Lady, and any other departments and groups that would like to get pictures as well. If we'll start moving over this way. Thank you all so much for being here today. And as Dr. Maggio said best, Forkum Demons.